Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sly Jesse here with the War Z Weekly for the 7th of December 2012. First, today, there was a patch release which had some engine optimization in it, fixed a bunch of crashes, loads of map fixes, animation fixes, the double barrel shotgun has been added, finally, after we've had so much ammo found for it, fixed a bug that allowed players to use the night vision goggles after they already removed them, and you can now move the camera around after you die. Well, that last one's actually a really good update. I'm happy they added that. It's good to know. Alright, well, if you followed everything about the ex-moderator Devin, who posted a lot of information about the War Z, saying that it wasn't going to continue development after 6 months if they didn't make much money and a whole lot of other stuff, he's posted a video on YouTube saying how he lied about the entire thing and he was just angry because he was banned. But I think he's lying on that, to be honest. He's actually making money off this video because he's showing ads on it, which is kind of unfortunate because if he wasn't, I'd kind of think about it more. But I reckon he's been threatened by some lawyers, even though it says in this post that he hasn't, which I'll read out in a minute. But I reckon he's been threatened and he's made this I'm sorry video, and while he's done it, he's just decided, oh, I'm going to make some money off it, which I don't think's right. If he's saying sorry to the community, why is he making them look at ads and everything? Alright, I'm going to read this out now. So, I'm not sure if you saw this. He just posted this new video, and then it's got a link to the video. I'm not going to link to the video because he's just going to make more money off it, which I think he shouldn't. So, you have to look it up yourself if you really want to support him in making money. So then it goes on to say, I have a few comments on this. Normally, I wouldn't ever comment on this whole ordeal. Well, it's meant to say ordeal, but it says deal. But in this case, our lawyers were prepared to send him a pretty nasty letter. And before they did that, I reached to Devin and basically asked why you spread those lies. And he replied to me, which was unexpected, and explained that he felt really bad that he was banned for being, there should be an A in there, volunteer moderator, after spending dozens of hours and being passionate about the game for what he thinks was a small mistake. Well, I'm going to explain a little bit more what happened. He was hacked, and that's why all the posts were disappeared on the forum, apparently, because it was hacked. And then they put him back as a moderator after he got his account back, and then they demoted him. And then he went on his big rant. So back onto the post. So we've talked, and I didn't mention that we're going to do anything legal against him. There wasn't any point of doing this. He offered to apologise and asked to be back in the helping community. Some of his ideas were actually quite good, so I decided that he deserved a second chance. Well, that's just bullcrap. Complete bullcrap. That he should deserve a second chance after posting something like that. After, I don't agree what he did at all, but I don't agree what they're doing here as well, with allowing him back into the community. And I'm jumping ahead here, but later on it says, it's up to everyone here to decide if they want him to manage the community or not. Of course he shouldn't bloody manage the community. Look at him. He made a big rant about everything. Now he's making money off YouTube videos. How ridiculous is that? I'm getting angry here. But I'm going with the message. You may see him in the forums, and it'll be up to the community to decide if you want him to manage the community or not. We're making this game for players, so it's up to the players to tell us how the game and community should grow. Bottom line, we're all humans. We do stupid things, and sometimes those things are bad enough that we should pay the price. And sometimes they're not that important and people should be given a second chance. Additionally, there's a thread on Reddit that needs upvotes. The thread, the War Z forum mob that stirred up the controversy last week, admits he was lying. He's on the front page. Please upvote it. Please don't. I'm telling you that now. That's not in the message. I'm telling you not to upvote it. But he's saying, please upvote it so people can see this and the truth about us in our game. Now they're trying to get out the word with Reddit that it's actually a good game and the guy was just lying. Facepalm. Well, I'm going to get off the rant, alright? I just think that's a complete crap from both sides. He's making money off this now, and he could become the community manager again. That's ridiculous. Right, moving on, I have a story. I have something similar to this. Well, not on a big scale, but I used to run a Minecraft server, and it was rather popular. It's really big in the alpha. Still stressing about this. Shouldn't be stressing, but I am. So I ran this alpha server for Minecraft. It was pretty big. You know, you had Team A versus Team B, and well, actually, I had like 4 groups or 3, but you know, they're all versing each other. They had their own land which they could build in, and people could join which side they wanted to be on. Anyway, I had a moderator. I had a few because it was so big, but I had one which I just promoted. And what he did, he spawned in a bunch of items and built like a gold and diamond house and that. And these are things that people shouldn't have. They shouldn't have blocks of diamonds and blocks of gold. So he spawned in all these things, made a whole bunch of buildings and everything, which I had a basic rule that we could not spawn anything in because it's just unfair to everyone if we spawn in items for ourselves. So he done that, built up a whole house and other things, and I demoted him after that. I said, right now, you've done the wrong thing. I'm going to take away your moderator privileges, so you can't spawn items in and anything, but maybe in the future, we'll add you again. So I caught onto it pretty early. He obviously just didn't realise how big that actually was at the time. So I stripped him of all of his privileges. He could still play. He was still on his team and everything. The house and everything he built was taken away. And he went on the forum and had a huge rant and tried to destroy the server just because he was demoderator. He wasn't moderator anymore. It was so stupid too. I don't know why he did it. He had a chance of becoming a moderator again. He just done something wrong and I took it off him for the time. I also had an age limit on the server that you had to be 13 years or older. And, you know, as people do, they lie to get into servers and everything. So, you know, you had like all these young kids saying, oh yeah, we're 16 and 19 and everything. But, you know, eventually they go, oh yeah, well I'm actually only like 12 or I'm actually only like 10. And at that point I actually started banning them because I'm not uptight about the age. It's just, for a legal standpoint, you don't want to have these 13-year-olds playing on these games, and it goes right into a huge downward spiral with legal stuff. That's why when you watch videos on Steam, sometimes you have to actually put in your age because there's some content that younger users can't actually watch. But they stirred up a whole thing with how I was doing all this stuff, which they couldn't even get on the server after I banned them, so I don't know what they were talking about. And then the moderator I banned was just siding with them with everything. I don't even remember what it was about, but I just told the forum moderators that they're just harassing us, and then they stopped. It's pretty easy. Well, I hope I didn't bore you with my story and repeat myself too many times, but I had something similar to that happen, except the whole thing with the War Z is utter crap in my opinion. But it's good that they had the update. The update's good. I'm happy with the update. I just want skill trees. That's what I'm looking forward to. Skill trees and 250 slot player servers, which they said there was going to be. I doubt there will be now, but I'm hoping. Maybe with that new map they're going to try and make in 6 or so months. Yeah. Well, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a pretty long episode with my story and my big rant. But leave me a comment on what you think on the whole deal. hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.
It's kind of nice having the little blue arrows.
Yeah, it's a very.
Stop hitting
Oh
me.
crap!
Fucking hell.
I didn't mean to. I was trying to get hit.
Who's
No.
Medics. Medics on the way.
I don't think I can revive you.
I don't know.
Medic.
Somebody has a bunch of zombies following them.
I can't see.